21 September. It's only a letter that you have to put in by September 15th. But isn't it more than just a letter? I mean, the expectation when you get engaged is to get married afterwards. Wouldn't you look bad on Toronto if Toronto pulls out?
I will answer in English only because it's very important that we, use precision in language here, and with my French, it's not likely that would happen. And that is, it is a letter of interest. Let's be clear on what it is. It's a letter that says we have an interest in bidding. And then the really hard work begins after that of putting together a bid, if you've said you have the interest, or finding out whether you could put together a bid, where you actually have to get governments to sign, on the dotted line, as it were, private sector people to sign on the dotted line for a bid. You have to actually purport a plan as to what venues you would use and which ones you'd build new and so on. And so this just says you have an interest in bidding. If you've concluded that you don't have an interest because it's not possible or practical or there isn't the support for it, then you wouldn't send the letter in. And that's the decision we're trying to make between now and the 15th of September. In fact, we have to make it, but it is just a letter expressing interest. Other cities are quite far advanced from that. So they're in a different position. But as I was pointing out earlier on, we didn't really start considering even sending a letter, let alone bidding, until around the time of the Pan Am Games, for the reasons the Premier, I think, set out quite well earlier on.